Hey guys, what's up? It's Newbie, and welcome to some League of Legends tutorial. Yeah, so I already did this beforehand, but I recorded it 60 frames full screen, and it was over 20 gigabytes big, and that would taken forever to render. So I decided to remake it using a less quality. So yeah, so this is the main screen of League of Legends. It's they have always really crazy cool main screens. Yeah, so I'm gonna log in and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is the screen that pulls up once you log into League of Legends. I should probably explain League of Legends first. It's a MOBA type game made by Riot Games. MOBA is basically a multiplayer online battle arena. Previous games or similar games include Heroes of New Earth or Han, and Dota is something of the Ancients or something, I don't know. So this is the main screen. Normally it's different than this, but since there is a tournament going on right now, a tournament stream, there's just this advertisement here for the stream. It's crazy cool. Just run down with all this. This will take you back to the main screen. This over here will edit your preferences. You can change filtering, your volume, all sort of stuff. This is actually a good help right here. This teaches you all about that. Lore. Every character in the game, they have different storylines. This game has a bunch of storyline, and it's crazy cool. You don't have to read it if you want. I've never read it, but reading the actual champions lore is pretty cool. This is your summoner profile, and first I should probably explain this. These are just summoner icons. You can choose whatever. This is just a cool picture, I guess. That displays your level and your name up here along with your RP, which is real money you use to buy things if you choose so. This is all free to play. It's definitely not play to win. Pay to win. So if you pay more, it's not going to affect anything. You don't have to pay anything at all. It's completely free to play. IP you earn from being in game. So yeah, let's go through it. This is your profile. I tell you your stats. These are right here are all honors that you get from playing games. It tells you most champions played in ranked, or these are ranked teams. You get that once you get level 30. Ranked stats also level 30. Match history, games that you've played recently. It tells you what your score was, all the info about it, all the champions in the game, and the ones that aren't darkened out are the champions that you own, or the champions that are free for the week. There's 105 champions with Vi, her being the newest one that is going to be added very soon. The ruins. These are all just like little tiny boosts that help you start out early game or late game, depending on whether you buy leveling or just flat runes. These don't need to be messed with until past level 20, and depending on whether how bad you want to mess them or not, because they are very expensive. Masteries, these are just you earn a mastery point for every level once you get past level 1, and you can use these to basically just boost your stats again. These are all free though, you don't have to pay for these. Runes, you don't have to pay with them, you play with them for IP. Spells, each game before you start you can pick 2 summoner spells. These Flash, Ignite are the 2 main ones. Flash is like a teleportation, Ignite just helps you finish off kills, it burns the enemy. So let's move on to the store. Store, at the moment you can purchase RP, which is of course you're using real money to buy champions. It's a couple dollars each, not too expensive. Gift center, just for the holidays you can gift actually through this gift center featured. It just popped up newest things, new skins. Champions, okay, champions, these are all the champions. I can click not owned and it'll show you all the champions according to release date. See that the first champions are, yeah, there you go. Skins for the champions, they just alter the champion's appearance. You see, and they alter their abilities, all sorts of stuff. Not actually altering them, but it just gives them a new visual effect. Ward skins are just for your wards. For instance, you can make your wards, other than being this boring little thing, you can turn into a snowman or gingerman man for the 20s. This event is going on. Ruins, as you see here, they're very expensive. I'll show you real quick. On a normal game where you don't have win of the day bonus, you normally get about 70 IP. So if a rune costs 1,000 IP, you see where that comes in a while. Games last anywhere from 20 minutes being the ultimate, the lowest amount of time, to forever. Can they last forever? But that doesn't happen. Normally it's from 20 to 45 minutes. You have those long games that normally take about an hour, but those are rare. These boosts you can purchase with RP, just figuring out better things to do. Like it increases your IP and all sort of stuff. This stuff isn't popping up for me for some reason. But the bundles, they're just champion bundles. You can actually like choose and buy certain champions for others. It's not popping up either. Maybe I'll pop if I come back to it. There you go. So boosts you see buying with RP, which is the real money. And you can get boosts per wins, boost for just the amount of time. Bundles, you can rune page bundle. Always the newest champion has a bundle for the champion and her skin. Skins you cannot buy with IP. Skins are RP only. And here are just different packs of champions that you can buy with real money. Okay, so that looks about it for the main screen. Here, of course, here are your friends. See each of them. You can add them down here. Chat rooms, you can talk to people. Normally the chat rooms aren't too popular. You got the snow down, events, everything going on. And here you have the 5v5. You can pick normal, blind, normal draft, ranked draft, and 3v3 dominion. A bunch of game types. I'm going to go ahead and create a custom game so I can show you guys around the map. Start this off. Team size 1. No spectators. Blind pick. And go ahead and type in some random passwords so no one gets in. And there we go. We're going to click Summoner's Rift because that is the main map. Proving Grounds is for ARAM and tutorials. Crystal Scars for Dominion. Twisted Tree Lines for 3v3s. So here we are. As soon as the game starts, you come into this lobby and start the game. Teams are unbalanced. That don't matter. I'm just trying to show you guys. So this is the champion selection screen where you can choose out of all the champions that you own and all the champions that are free for the week. The champion rotation is like 9 champions or so of free champions that you can use. Yeah, so I'm gonna head just for time's sake. I'm gonna go ahead and show you. Let's see who's pretty fast and fun to use. Probably my most favorite champion at the moment is Lee Sin. Yeah, Teemo's actually, I'm sure Teemo.
On duty.
Teemo is more of an AP champion, so I'm gonna go ahead and put on my second page, which is focused on ability power and all that for ability power. Runes, I only have one rune page, which is all my support runes. That's all I ever use. And Flash Ignite is the most common. That's what we're gonna use to show you. So as you see, every single one of these champions, you see along the bottom of the league screen, has 4 different abilities. Every single ability is different. Every single champion has their own abilities. So it's crazy fun. For instance, Teemo, skins for Teemo, you get Recon Teemo, Astronaut Teemo, Cottontail Teemo, and Super Teemo. They're like, well, they don't give any extra attributes, but it's just basically to alter your champion's appearance and alter their visual effect of their abilities. And yes, I'm going to go ahead and start this up, and I'll be right back whenever we get to the loading screen. Okay, here we are. I actually forgot to tell everyone about my... Oh god. Okay, sorry. I need to video. I'm not video. Let's go. Interface. Increase my minimap scale so everyone can see. Might as well increase my HUD scale too. There you go. Everything's really big right now, but it's just for demonstrational purposes. So this is a fountain, right? Okay, I'm just gonna. This right here is the minimap down here. You can see This is our base, and over here is the enemy base. The darkened areas of the map are called the Fog of War. The lightened areas are the areas that you can see. You can't see enemies or anything in the Fog of War unless you have a ward. Starting off the game, you probably want to buy an item from this shop. Recommended or really good just for time purposes. I'm going to go ahead and buy boots and potions. That's what I normally buy. Potions heal you, and boots just increase your movement speed so you can walk faster. So you read all of Teemo's abilities. If he stands still for 2 seconds, he becomes stealth. You see it's right there. His Q blinds the target, which makes sure they can't hit auto attacks for a certain amount of time. So I'm going to go ahead and use that. And I already bought my items. So we're going to head to lane. I'm going to go ahead and go bot lane. This right here, I'm going to ping it. This is pinging. All of this, all through here. That's all bot lane.
Minions have spawned.
Mid lane is through here. This is mid lane. And then this is top lane. And this is the enemy base. Up there is the enemy base, of course. These are minions. Actually, bot lane is AD carry and support. normally. Mid lane is AP carry, top lane is solo top, bruiser, and then the jungler goes through all these different camps that you can't see because they're in the fog of war, of course. You can't see things that are in the fog of war. So these are minions, right? You see each of these lanes has minions, and the goal is to kill enemies, to kill their towers and get to the nexus, destroy that big thing right there, that nexus. But to get there, you're going to need to level up and get money, and killing these minions will help you level up and get money. See, I'm just calling this thing called lasting, where I just kill them when they're low health, because you only get the money if you actually kill the minion. If your minions kill them, then it doesn't count. But, so yeah, you see I use my ability. This right here is your health, how much health you have. This is your mana, each one of your abilities. Besides a few champions that run on energy, or don't run on mana at all. They don't run on anything. They use their abilities for free, but they have longer cooldowns. You gotta conserve your mana. So this right here is it's a passive, so it doesn't use mana whenever I use it. It's always on. Just makes my my darts blind. Okay, so in these bushes, these are bushes, right? They're all around the map. You can see them. They're everywhere. These will not. The enemy team right now could not see me if they looked over here. They just see the minions. They wouldn't see me in a bush, because when you're in the bush, you're stealthy. You're stealth. They can't see you unless they go into the bush or they have a war in the bush. What I'm doing right now is right click to move around, and left clicking. You can left click too, I think. Yeah. I normally just right click to move and auto attack. And then to use your ability, you click, for instance, click Q, and you just hover over and then click, and there you go. You use your ability, or you can put on Smart Cast, but I wouldn't recommend that until you get a little more advanced into the game. So this is a tower, right? These towers are what's blocking you from going up the lane and to the enemy's nexus and killing them. These are also inhibitors, but so what you have to do is you have to kill the tower. For instance, I'll stay here, and well, actually I won't show you right now, but the tower will always focus your minions before it starts shooting you, unless you attack the enemy champions who are bot lane with you, or if there's no minions around. Your goal, as you see right there, the tower is almost at half health. The goal is to destroy this tower, this tower, this tower, that inhibitor, and then kill the nexus. This is the enemy team where they spawn. So everyone on the game is going to be trying to do that, along with killing the enemy team and killing these minions. The more minions you have, the better off you're going to be. The higher level you're going to be, the more abilities you have, and the more damage you're going to do, the more money you're going to have. So just minions are crazy important. They don't look important, and they don't feel important, but it's important. It's very important. So, okay, that's enough farming for now. Just kill that one and head up. This right here is the river. River is basically the midline of the map. You see it splits down the whole map. This right here is Dragon. Dragon is actually one of the main objectives. You don't have to acquire it, but when you kill it, everyone on the team gets 190 gold, which is equal to like 5 minions or so, which is actually pretty good. And over here is Baron. Baron doesn't spawn until 15 minutes, so I can't show you him yet. But you see, you have to be high level, because you see, I'll attack Dragon, and you'll see I'm not doing any damage to him, and look how much damage he does to me. He just destroys me. So I'm gonna pop my potion. This is mid lane right here. This is yeah, showing mid lane. This is where Baron spawns up here, and I'll show you guys around the jungle too. And I'll use my W because it gives me a movement buff. So this is where Baron would spawn, right there in that dark spot, and that is it. You have to have the whole team there, and you have to be high level, like level 15. The max level is level 15 or 18, I mean. And once you reach that level, you don't need experience anymore, but you still need the gold. So this is blue buff. Blue buff, what it does is once you kill this big giant golem right here, it'll give you a buff that gives you increased mana regen, cooldown reduction. So everything will, like, all your cooldowns, like this, cost 16 seconds to use again. That'll be lowered by a little bit. These are wolves, just another way to get XP while you're jungling. All these places that I'm showing you at the moment are jungling spots where the junglers go. And so you see those are wraiths right there. Those aren't too important. They don't give any buffs. This is red buff. Red buff right here. This gives you extra damage, and damage over time slows the enemies. And so yeah, and then over here is like the golems. It's the golems.
2, 3, 4.
Okay, so you see my minions are pushing that I don't know what else is left to show you, really. The shop, you gotta navigate the shop, figure out what your champion does. Figure out what your champion does. Okay, do you see that it deals 125 plus 10 magic damage? So I do magic damage. And that plus 10 right there is green. Green equals ability power. So I need to buy ability power. Mainly for my damage. It's ability power, and then more ability power. Other champions, like ranged AD carries. Timo is more of a top. He's kind of a trolley champion. People just make fun of him because he's cute. But so yeah, other ranged normally go on AD. Mid lane, of course, is AP. Junglers normally try to get lifesteal with some sustain and good for ganking. Top lane's normally about the damage, or not about the damage, but more about the health. You gotta build armor, health. You gotta be tanky. You gotta be able to take damage and help out your enemy team. Supports, they just buy gold per 5 items, which give them gold since they. Supports, they do not farm the minions. AD carry is all about the minions. That's all they do. And they try to kill enemies, and once you reach this point, when you kill that, you'll win the game. So yeah, all of your abilities. Your R is your ultimate. All the QWE, they're just normal abilities, and your passive is always, you don't have to level that up, but once you level, you can put each point on one of these, figure out which one you like the best, and use it. Your ultimate is your R ability, which is your main ability. It'll, for instance, it's your most damage, it's what you do, but it's got really big cooldowns. Not for Timo, of course, because he's got a weird ult. His ult that isn't really like a actual ult. It's like just you place down a little shroom. If the enemy walks over it, it explodes and does damage to him. But yeah, so there's other champions up here. You see, this is your kills, your deaths, your assists. And then the team kills, if it's enemy team kills, minion kills. Your ping is how fast, like how laggy you're gonna be. Actually, like connection-wise, not frames-wise. Frames is the actually like the frames you're getting while playing, like how fast the game is running. Ping is something else. There's an alert ping, and then that ping, and then champion info tells you about your champions, tips, all sorts of stuff. Camera setting. Okay, right now my champion, you see how the camera, it moves with the champion. If you click this button right here or press Y, it will unlock your screen and you can do whatever you want. So you can click over here and like champions running. Also, by the way, you can I play lock still. I can't multitext that way. You can click on the map. For instance, I want to walk to blue buff. There you go. I clicked on blue buff on the map, on its location right there, and it'll just walk me to blue buff. So there you go, and it'll and there you go. I'm at blue buff. So there you go, guys, and yeah, it's about a basic rundown for League of Legends. If you guys have any questions, comments, anything you want to tell me, go ahead and of course put them in the comments. Like if you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and yeah, I'm going to be posting a lot of League of Legends because I think it is a very amazing game. And also in the description, I'm going to try to post links to various League of Legends stuff that you can watch. Funny people, just hilarious YouTubers. Of course, that's not going to be all of them. There is hundreds, thousands of YouTubers for League of Legends, but I just don't watch them all, nor do I know of them all. But yeah, so thanks for watching, guys, and yeah, if you have anything, just tell me in the comments. See ya.